The clone. You cloned and you made this your own. Besties, I am super excited for this video because I think I have a treat for you guys. You know, I offer a wide variety of fragrances on this channel, but I try to be as inclusive as I possibly can. In today's video, I have 4 fragrances that were sent over to me from a brand called The Clone. Now, they specialize in inspired fragrances, luxury quality, but on a budget. So if you want to see what these beautiful fragrances are, please continue to watch. And if you are new here, my name is Shells. I cover fragrance, beauty, lifestyle, all the things. So if that sounds like your type of vibe, I welcome you to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop me some comments down below so we can get to know each other. Now, let me put this quick disclaimer out there. If these fragrances did not have my stamp of approval, they would not be mentioned on my channel. So when the brand, The Clone, reached out to me to review these fragrances, I felt honored. And just a little bit about the brand. They are US based. Their fragrances are manufactured here in the US. They source premium quality ingredients from all over the world. They focus on premium alcohol, all the good things them, okay? So if you are looking for quality inspired fragrances, then these fragrances are for you. Okay, the first fragrance I'm going to touch on is called Lost in Symphony. Now, this is inspired by Symphony from the house of Louis Vuitton. Now, if you know, you know. That fragrance retailed for a whopping $560, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it is in that price range, okay? Now, I don't own a full bottle of that fragrance, but I do know what it smells like. I tested it in stores and I had a sample to play with for a little while, and I was not impressed. So when I saw this one, I was not very excited. Also, Symphony it did something weird on my skin. It was giving body odor vibe, like sweaty. I don't know. I just did not jive with that fragrance. But let me tell you something. Oh, the minute you spray this fragrance, you're going to smell Symphony. Okay. What I also love about this, it doesn't turn weird or funky on my skin. And let me stress how potent this fragrance is. This is an extrait de parfum. And I'm telling you, I wore this to bed and I wore it to work. And this fragrance held up. It did not move. If you like bright, citrusy, musky, woody type of fragrances, you're gonna love this. There are notes like ginger, bergamot, grapefruit, there's ambroxan, there's musk. So what you're getting is a bright, fresh, citrusy but elevated type of fragrance. That to me leans a bit unisex. The undertone of this fragrance is very musky, and then you have those bright citruses coming through. I was thoroughly impressed. Oh my goodness. Oh, as you can see, I already have a dent going on. And I'm telling you, I was not drawn to this Symphony scent profile. But I don't know. The quality of this is top tier. You would not be able to tell that I was not wearing Symphony. Wow, The Clone, they did an amazing, amazing job with this. I cannot stress this enough. When I tell you I'm in shock, I am in shock. So if you are drawn to fresher, cleaner, just uplifting, invigorating type of scent profiles, then you are gonna love this. And men, do not shy away from this because you can wear this too. So this one is Lost in Symphony from the clone. I feel like I'm having a full circle moment right now because just last week I spoke about the original fragrance to this one that I'm about to talk about. This fragrance has been duped so many times. And when I saw that this was sent to me, I was rolling my eyes, literally saying, oh my God, not another Baccarat Rouge dupe. But here we are. This one is called Rouge Veil. Now, let me tell you something. Wow. This also smells amazing. I don't know. There is something about this one that smells a bit fruitier than Baccarat Rouge. Also, it smells a bit stronger. The DNA is very much there. You are getting the sweetness, you are getting that warmth. But there's also something in here that smells fruity and bright. Ah, wow. I am impressed. Ladies, if you have been wanting to smell Baccarat Rouge, but you haven't been able to come up with the funds, Rouge Veil. Besties, this smells amazing. Quality is top tier. The longevity, I don't know. I don't know. Why is this smelling a little bit better than Baccarat Rouge to me? I don't know. I wore this to bed last night and I was making breakfast this morning and I was still smelling this on my clothes. Oh, wow. The clone. Where have you been all my life? Oh my God. I am impressed, guys. Might I add, this is under $50. Plus, you get an extra 15% off with my discount code. Listen, I have my eye on this brand. I am thoroughly impressed. So if you like warm, sweet, ambery, still having a little fruitiness, a little brightness, then I would definitely say get your nose on this one. You know I'm not going to steer you guys in the wrong direction. If I love this, you best believe you guys are going to love this. So, Rouge Veil from the clone. Okay. This next one had my jaw on the floor. And I can speak confidently on this one because I have all of the Delinas. This one is called Delira and it's said to be inspired by Delina La Rose. And I'm telling you, this one kind of has me on a roller coaster ride because I'm smelling, facets of all the Delinas mixed in with Patiala from Thameen. You get that freshness, that eeriness that Delina La Rose has. Oh, but then you smell the original Delina with the nutmeg and the rose and the lychee. And then you get this creaminess, this powderiness from Delina Exclusive. And then to tie it all together, you get this almost soothing, cooling, aromatic feel that is in Patiala from Thameen. So to me, this is like you have 4 fragrances mixed together to make a beautiful, rosy, fruity concoction. That's the best way to put this fragrance. It smells amazing. The quality. And you know what I love too? Because they use that premium quality alcohol, you do not get that alcohol-y type of vibe when you spray this. If I were to wear this fragrance around anybody, they would not be able to tell that this is not a niche fragrance. All you guys would do is come up to me, ask me what I'm wearing, and tell me how amazing I smell. The clone. You cloned and you made this your own. Look at that. You have me rhyming. This is amazing and I'm impressed. You guys know how hard I ride for the Delinas. But Delira, you are coming to take over. Like what? So if you have been eyeing any of the Delinas, Delira, okay? Oh, wow. The clone, I am thoroughly impressed. You did your big one with this fragrance. So Delira number 17 from the clone. Besties, why do I feel so sad? Because I'm already down to the last fragrance. Like what? I need the entire collection ASAP. This next fragrance is hyped. This fragrance has been talked about left and right. This one is called Imagine Noise, and this is inspired by the imagination from Louis Vuitton. Imagination where? Imagine noise smelling just as amazing as imagination. This, oh my God, wow. I cannot tell them apart. My husband doesn't own that fragrance, but we were given samples and we tested it together. So I'm telling you, Imagine Noise is doing the thing. Boy, I'm impressed. The minute my husband smelled this, he grabbed the bottle and said, I need it, I want it. And I'm like, no, we're gonna share it. Because I believe imagination is marketed for men. But this smells so good, I go wear it as well. There is this brightness, this citrusy undertone that it has. But there's also something in here that is very creamy and sensual. There is also a slight woodiness going on. But all I get is a beautiful, fruity, creamy, citrusy type of fragrance. Also giving me a slight resemblance to, what is it called? It's, the Bond Number 9. What's that Bond Number 9 called that my husband loves so much? Lafayette Street from Bond Number 9. It's that same opulent, rich, sophisticated, and refined, fruity creaminess that is in that fragrance is in here. This smells top tier. Besties, I would not tell you guys a lie. Last an eternity on skin and clothing. I'm telling you, my husband fell in love at first sniff. I fell in love at first sniff. Wow, this is beautiful. Gentlemen, ladies, this one is for you. The clone. The clone. When you said you source quality ingredients, when you said you source premium alcohol, when you said luxury without the price tag, you meant it. And I thank you for considering me to share these fragrances with my audience. If you are looking for an imagination dupe that smells equally as beautiful, equally as potent, equally as long-lasting, please get your nose on Imagine Noise number 87 from the clone. Wow. This video feels too short. Like, I need 3-4 more fragrances to review. But unfortunately, these are all the fragrances I, was sent. And I'm telling you, my mind is blown. The clone did their big one with these fragrances. They smell very similar to the fragrances they're inspired by. Some of them even smell better in my opinion. Like, I tell you about these fragrance brands that, do inspired fragrances. They listen to us. All the problems, all the qualms that we have with original fragrances, they fix them, they package them, and they give us what we're looking for. So, besties, I'm not going to sit here and ramble on. These fragrances are worth every penny. So you can't say I didn't put you on. Again, a discount code. I think the discount code to get 15% off is just shells, and it will be linked in my description box. Also, the link to where you can shop these fragrances will also be in the description box. So I want to know which of these fragrances you're most excited to try. Okay? With that being said, I hope you have the most spectacular one, and I will catch you in another video. Bye.